here, behind this C barn, to stop the enemies. Yeah. So depending, in the beginning from C, we have the guys like this. I will try to. One here, one here, one here, and in the C barn, the B barn, and then we have one guy who is a little bit flexible until we see where the enemy push, and then he goes and defend. So maybe he's behind and be on the rocks there.
Sometimes they respawn here. Area. They will cut us from behind.
Oh, here, yeah. That's that was in the beginning. I'll show you from Alpha side also. We have spawn here, and one guy is trying to go for Charlie this direction. He will most likely die. One guy go out and try to stop the guys crossing the street, and then one guy on Alpha, and then they push this way for Bravo. The rest. So we have one guy going this way, one guy here, one guy here, and two guys going that direction.
Yep. Nice.
And if we need it, let's say we get Alpha and Bravo. We try to get one guy in this building. This is A house, and we get one in the building on A barn. We try to get one in B barn and one in the schoolhouse, and the fifth guy will be standing by and see where he will be needed. Most likely he will be around these buildings, just to annoy the people and make them want to fight him.
Thank you, you're coming from another way, yeah.
Yeah, but he will not try to capture Charlie, because we don't want to lose this spawn. Only if they, for example, enemy team gets Bravo, then he gives spawns and the push comes for Charlie.
Yeah.
Same if they go for Alpha, he goes for Charlie. But otherwise he's just standing by here and disturbing.
فاهمين هو بيقول ايه يا جماعة؟
ايوه
يب
هم عملوا كده معانا اصلا.
They say you did this with us.
ما تقولش
Yes,
ما تقولش.
Sorry?
They made us all spawn here.
Yeah. We wanted to control the spawns to that. We wanted to control the spawns here or up here. And then we just cut off the map like this. We don't mind if the enemy team has Charlie, but we want to be disturbing and force the spawns on these two positions.
How do you plan this tactics?
We practice on it. It depends on. In the beginning, we have, for example, I say I will take A house. I always go for A house, for example. That's my job, and then Drake's job is maybe always go for A barn, and for example, let's see, Starjack's job is always to go for this building. Then he knows always what angles to cover when he fights from that position.
Yes. That door.
And we also try to always fight with the same 5 guys in the lineup. Sometimes we take in one new guy to train him, and or someone is away, so we try to use 5 guys in the lineup, and then we have like 3, 4, 5 extra guys that we swap if we're missing players. You want to go through another map? So we close first one and go to the second post.
Yeah.
I'm sorry about. Let me know when you're ready.
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Ready.
We are only 4 guys in there.
في ناس تانية لسه ما دخلتش. مين؟
You joined the new sketch. The one I posted on TeamSpeak.
في حد لسه ما دخلش يا جماعة؟
انا موجود.
فين؟
User
I'm
disconnected from your channel. User disconnected from your channel.
So I will start on C. First spawn is down here,
Okay.
and one guy is going up and capturing Charlie, and one guy is going for this window in Charlie as well. So we will have two guys on Charlie, one back here and one here in the front window. Then three guys is gonna go for Bravo, go in this way, and one guy goes back here. This guy, the same as on Dawnbreaker, he cannot die. This guy has to cover this part of the map. That's a very, very, very important position. So this guy cannot die. And his job is to kill the guys that's coming this way. I will show you that position later also. And when he knows it's clear, he can go in and help capturing Bravo on this side. But when you go in for Bravo, there are some plants here. You can try to cap them, flag from behind the plants, and also from behind the sofa here. It's a red sofa, and it will give you some cover in the beginning. And so these guys only have to look like this, because they trust the guy who's covering their back. And this guy will help covering this way, and this guy will help covering against Alpha.
What about this position? Upstairs B.
Yeah, this is the beginning when you capture the flag. When you have these two flags, you put one guy here, and then you have three positions on the floor on Bravo. By the shower, or in the office here, it's a head glitch, or behind the sofa, or up on the balcony. And this guy behind is still covering against that side like that. So you have different positions when you're on Bravo,
Yeah.
but it's like this. And these three positions is changing.
Yeah.
And from the other side, when we spawn Alpha, it's more or less the same. Two guys on Alpha, one guy capturing it, and he will shoot against Charlie. And one guy go for the window, and he will shoot against Charlie and in on Bravo. Then three guys, I'll make these two guys here. Three guys will go this way, in on Bravo.
Yeah.
And those three guys will try to go in on Bravo at the same time. And so when you capture Bravo, it's the same thing. Balconies, the shower, behind the sofa, in the office, and this guy tried to cut up the map so no one gets tossed in that direction behind. And we don't go for Charlie unless they push for one of our flags that we own already.
Yeah. What we will do if all in Alpha died?
Most likely they will not die on Alpha, but if they die on Alpha, then we go for Charlie instead. We don't try to defend it, because if they are defending Alpha already,
Yeah.
then it will be very hard to capture. So it's easier to capture a new flag, and like Charlie. If we have no flag, then all 5 guys go for the same flag. For example, Charlie.
Yeah.
But the team who control Bravo will control the map, because it's very easy to attack either Charlie or Alpha from Bravo. And it's important that not everyone in the squad dies. So if you know that you're the last guy alive, try to stay alive, because when you get spawns out here or back here, it's easy to be raped.
Okay, let's go to the map.
I can show you one more thing on this map. If let's say we have a full cap, we have all 3 flags,
Yeah.
then we're going to push one guy and on the balconies like this, and one guy out here.
Yeah.
See the positions? Because if they spawn out here, this guy will push against them. If they spawn here, he will push, and this guy will push out. So the lookouts are A and Charlie and this guy. 2 guys on Bravo.
That's if we have 3. That's 3 flags.
3 flags,
Yeah, triple cap.
3 flags, yeah. And you only go for a trip cap if you know that you're so much better than the enemy team. Otherwise, you only settle down with 2 flags, because you want to control where they spawn.
Yeah.
For example, I can just show you a map that take road transmission, for example, here. If you have your own Bravo flag, you spawn in this area. And if you have Alpha, you spawn here. If you own Charlie, you'll spawn here or here. So if you know what flag enemy have, you know where they will spawn, and you can easily defend against them. You want us to go on the server and I show you the positions in game, or?